What's up, everybody? This is Chase with Field and Sports, and I am coming to you live from the very exciting Modern Buggy Factory out here in Edwardsburg, Michigan, bringing you the all-new 2026 Modern Buggy BB14. The BB14 is one of my favorite floor plans due to its lightweight nature, ability to sleep 4. Its length is just under 17 feet at 16.9 overall. You're gonna be a 7-foot body. Interior height is gonna be 6 foot 2 inches. And you're gonna be a shockingly light 2,200 pound RV. So that is going to be towed beautifully by your Jeeps, SUVs, really anything with a 3,500 pound tow capacity vehicle. Some 3,000 pound vehicles as well, like your Subaru Outbacks, but incredibly light, dynamic. Let's check out this full fiberglass body, and I will take you through the 2026 model updates. But I always like to start on walkthroughs with our construction because Modern Buggy is an independently owned company. We do not mass produce like a lot of other RV OEMs out there. It is something we take a lot of pride in by using quality materials, having the same people build these day in and day out. It makes a difference. And when we start talking about quality, we start from the ground up. We are using all-terrain 235 by 15 off-road tires with your Modern Buggy staple TPMS caps here, so green means good. As you start to lose air, you'll see yellow, and red is a no bueno, no go. So a really easy, quick campground check for you there. Walk around, make sure you're good to go. Got 14 inches of ground clearance on the BB14. Very stout, and it's going to be sitting on a fully composite floor. The flooring we're using is Vixenite, and that is an upgraded material from just about 99% of other RVs out there. Most RVs will use a traditional plywood floor, which is susceptible to soft spots, water damage, but not Vixenite. Don't take my word for it. Go on their website. You'll see them dropping cinder blocks from 3 stories up. And what that Vixenite is a one-piece, seamless piece of bug-proof, mold-proof, rot-proof, mildew-proof, waterproof material that lays the foundation for the Modern Buggy. It's going to be found in all of our lineup, and something that we like to point out every chance we get. Additionally, we are using a composite called Asdel. You can see that right there, the sticker. What Asdel is a total upgrade and total replacement for what the RV industry has used for years and years, which is just wood, and wood has pores in it. So traditionally, these fiberglass units are built with fiberglass and then wood behind it. And when wood gets water in it, as it inevitably will, it starts to swell, it starts to bubble, it starts to warp. And so if you've seen some older RVs or even some newer RVs with that bubbling, that warping, that's what we call delamination. So Asdel is a composite that has been designed specifically for these off-road overland type of RVs to essentially neutralize any threat of water in your structure. So we are putting that composite behind the fiberglass, and you can even see here on our sticker, it doesn't just say exterior, it will also say interior. So your wall board inside is also printed on Asdel. So not only aesthetic, but incredibly functional. It is going to be lighter than wood. It is going to be mold, mildew, and rot resistant. It is a sound deadener. It is a better insulator, making these an R7 camper all the way around. So we swear by the material. We use it. Do your own research on it. But where you see fiberglass, you will see Asdel behind it on your Modern Buggy RV. And let's just take a look at the shape here. You gotta love a good teardrop. It has a beautiful curvature, great shape to it. You don't lose out on any space or functionality by the way that this has been designed. Front window on the exterior. LP storing, that's where your battery will go up front as well on your tongue. You've got these very nice, solid steps. And you can see up top, we've got it lit up. Yay! Power awning with LED strip lights. So all you gotta do is press a button and wait, and you are covered and away from the elements. So new for 2026, we have added a flex panel onto the rear of the Modern Buggy BB14. That is going to be 100 watts. We have partnered with Renogy. So you have this panel that is always going to be affixed to the camper. But what we've decided to add is a additional solar port. So you can see here we've got this additional solar port, and we're including in every single Modern Buggy for 2026 a solar briefcase that is 220 watts. So in 2025 we had a 110 watt panel. Now we've got 320 watts of solar on your Modern Buggy, so near tripling the amount of solar output that you can get while still keeping the functionality of it moving with the sun. And when I say moving with the sun, whenever you've camped, you know that you're looking for spots that are shaded, or you're going to be covered by trees if you're camping out, especially out east, but even out in some of those Seattle campgrounds where you've got these great vast trees. What that solar briefcase is going to allow you to do is park in the shade and then tether that briefcase around to find the sun. So you're going to be able to charge your battery at the campsite. Before going inside, and I always say this, but you can skip through if you want to see the interior. I like to be as thorough as possible on the outside. But you're going to have a 2-inch receiver welded into the frame. That is going to be weight rated at 185 pounds, making it a breeze for a couple e-bikes, which typically weigh around 50 pounds. Between that and the rack, you are off and biking. For something this small, like I said, under 17 feet and 2,200 pounds, you've got a tremendous amount of rear storage. And you can see that we are aluminum framed out as well. That is stronger, it is lighter than a wood alternative, and that was just your Renogy briefcase that we were just talking about. As we make our way around the camper, you can see that we are utilizing a seamless in one piece fiberglass roof that is additionally going to be your ceiling. So dual layer fiberglass there. Incredible benefits in comparison to your rubber, TPO, or PVC roofs that you find on other RVs. This being one piece and seamless is pretty self-explanatory in that you're not going to need to caulk any seams. So a lot less maintenance is needed to be done on a roof like this. It is much better against the elements such as sun and rain. You are not going to need to put those UV conditioners that you would on alternative roofs. We are utilizing a Dexter Torflex torsion suspension system. So that is a tremendous upgrade in comparison to 99% of campers out there that are going to be utilizing a leaf spring axle. And so a leaf spring, yes, it works, but it is going to be your more affordable option. It is going to be a straight bar across the axle, and it's going to bounce in tandem with each other. So as you're going down the road, you really are going to feel those bumps. But what Modern Buggy has done, and what we've done, is put a torsion axle on standard, which has independent suspension. So when you're going over those same bumps down the road, you're not going to feel it on both sides. You're only going to feel it on the right, feel it on the left, but it's going to keep the other side down, making for a much smoother, safer tow all the way around. I'm going to step inside here. And brand new for 2026, we are unveiling the white latte interior. So you can see that fiberglass one piece all the way around. But I think this interior absolutely nailed it. So we went with a more tan cushion color in this really awesome concrete countertop. The BB14, this is a dinette, so a big U-shaped dinette. When you want to drop this down into the bed position, you can. It will rest seamlessly on these pucks here, and you've got an additional sleeping space for two right up front. It is, when I say it, I mean the dinette table is operated on a lagoon mechanism, making it a breeze for moving around, making it really easy to manipulate the space depending on what you need it for. So that is an upgraded feature. You're going to see this all throughout the camper, but we went overkill. We went a little crazy in 26 on adding some outlets, USB chargers, USB-C chargers, because you never have enough places to charge. The BB14 is going to feature a very nice hygiene convenience center. And like I said at the beginning of this video, we have a 6'2" interior. So it's incredibly easy to stand in here, feel very comfortable. You don't feel claustrophobic. And so when you're in this, you've got an exhaust fan, you've got your hot cold shower, toilet. You also are able to use the campground facilities if need be, but you absolutely can get it all done in here. And you are going to be enclosed with the self-squeegeeing slow close Irvine shower door. So that material is really, really nice. I encourage you to come check it out yourself because it's not a curtain. It's not going to get dirty and gross like a curtain would. And it's also not glass. Glass may look nice on a dealership lot, but what is glass? Well, it's heavier. And you're taking these things on bumpy roads. It's 70 miles an hour. So you're gonna be bouncing around. And I can't even tell you how many horror stories I've heard of people opening up their camper to find broken glass everywhere. Well, we went with the slow close squeegeeing shower door to eliminate both of those problems. There's that upgraded or updated countertop color, but you're going to have a true queen bed back here. So like I said, you're sleeping four. You have a 12-volt TV, tons of storage wherever you see overhead above your 2-burner cooktop, 3 additional storage cubbies, more storage underneath your stainless steel sink, large refrigerator that latches in again because you are going to be going in and out of some roads. Again, some more storage up top. You can use the bathroom also as additional storage if need be. There's all sorts of ways you can help utilize and maximize the space. Valance colors changed to match the the cushions as well. And you can kind of see here that they have a lip. So that is just a nice little feature that is thought out because you can put your phone up there when it's charging. So it operates as almost like a little table. This is super important to point out. This will be your controller for your instant endless hot water heater. So we have partnered up with Fagati and are utilizing them as a vendor for us. And like I just said, it is instant, it is endless. So do your research on that. But that is a tremendous upgrade if you are a camper and have camped in the past. You do not need to wait or waste any of your precious water when you're out there, because in this Modern Buggy BB14, you are looking at a 16-gallon freshwater capacity, 32 gallons for your gray and 5 for your black. So you're going to want to preciously conserve that. New for 2026, we have upgraded to the Coleman Mach AC. And when I say upgraded, I mean upgraded in just about every way. These are lighter, not lighter, they are quieter, they are colder, and they blow out more air than just about every other competitor that they have. You have a 12,000 BTU furnace in your Modern Buggy as well. Additional storage back here and underneath your bed. Just a really well thought out camper, lightweight, no T-molding, as you can see. So that's going to be chip, mold, mildew, rot resistant. We're utilizing the auto detect converter as well across the board. So if you did want to swap out a lead acid battery for a lithium, you can do so without needing to be an engineer or needing to be a technician. You simply just swap out the batteries and it will start to read efficiently and operate effectively. This is a signature floor plan for us for a lot of reasons, but mainly because any competitor that builds this type of floor plan is going to be closer to your 3,000 pound mark. We are 800 pounds lighter than our counterparts, mainly because of the composite materials that we're using. So you're going to get a lot more camper for a lot less weight with your Modern Buggy. So go to modernbuggyrv.com to find a dealer near you to check them out. This specific unit is going to have our Area 51 sidewall color and our topographic graphics package. That's that blue mountain scene that you're seeing. Looks really, really sharp. Do a quick walk through the back. This will be for your outdoor shower, cable satellite hookup, solar port we went over, and then that will be your Fagatti instant endless and tankless hot water heater. Modern Buggy BB14. Thank you as always for tuning in, checking it out. Until next time, thanks.